Hello everyone and welcome to Lesson 4. Still working with Black Lives Matters, and today we will continue the story of Rosa Parks, which is in Lesson 3, which we started in Lesson 3. I just want to comment on something. Whenever I send you a video and give you homework, your deadline will always be, or your due date will always be the next day at night at 12, okay? So you'll have this night and tomorrow all day to do your homework and give them to me by maximum 12 at night, okay? Of course, send them whenever you can, whenever you finish, send them, okay? So I will start with a very short presentation. So, civil rights leader Rosa Parks. So, yesterday I told you what is civil rights. It means الحقوق الإنسانية, the rights of the people. So, Rosa Parks was born on February 4, 1913, in Alabama. She grew up on a farm with her brother, mother, and grandparents. She worked as a seamstress after she left school. What is a seamstress? It means a job sewing and making clothes, يعني خياطة or خياطة. So this is where she lived, in the red area over here. So it is in America. It's at the southern state of America. Black people, or some people will call them African Americans, this is what we call them today and nowadays, but before they were just called black people or Negroes. So black people living in Alabama were not treated equally to white Americans. And what do we call this? Racism or discrimination. When someone is not treated equally or like everyone else. They did not have equal rights, حقوق. Example, black people and white people had to sit in certain seats on the bus. If all the white seats were taken, then a black person had to stand up to let the white person sit down, or sometimes they will even ask the black person to go down from the bus for a white person to sit. So this was actually the law in Alabama, and this was in the government. It is a law. So this is what we call segregation. We learned it in lesson 3. Segregation, it means the separation. You see here, the white people are sitting here in front and the black people are sitting in the back. This is where you can also see, they even had signs here, white. They had a beautiful way of drinking, and the colored, or the black, they had this thing to drink. Even in class, imagine, look, you have all the white people sitting in a normal class, but the black person is sitting aside, just because he is black. Or here, in a restaurant, they wrote, we serve whites only, no Spanish or Americans. And we can see racism a lot in America today, between the Spanish people and the American people, for example. Or the Mexicans, sorry. On December 1, 1955, after coming home from a hard day's work, Rosa was sitting on the bus when the bus driver ordered her to give up her seat to a white man who couldn't find a seat in the white section of the bus. So because the white section of the bus was full, he asked the bus driver asked her to step down from the bus or to stand up. Do you think she was treated equally? So this was the conversation between the bus driver and Rosa Parks. He said, are you going to stand up? She said, no. He said, well, by God, I'm going to have you arrested. Yani he's going to call the police. You may do that. This is what she answered. Yani, yalla, do it. Of course, she was arrested by the police and she was found guilty because by law, she was supposed to give the importance to the white. So she was found guilty of breaking the law, which required black people to give up their bus seats to whites. Rosa Parks was fined $14. $14 at that time was a lot. So Rosa is bailed from jail by her friend. So someone came, bailed, it means someone came to take her out of jail. Mr. E.D. Nixon, or he was also another civil rights leader, and what do we call him? Or her? An activist. So we saw this word in the other video, a boycott of a bus system. The boycott, it means when people stop using something to make a point. So the boycott means to refuse to buy something or to do something, to take part in something as a way of protesting. We also took protests in the keywords of lesson 1 or lesson 2. Protest is when people gather in a certain place and they fight for what they want. By boycotting the buses, they hope to change the laws of segregation. The buses depended on African Americans to keep their business running. Of course, before the white people maybe already started having cars and they were starting to get rich, whereas the black people, they were the ones who were mostly using the buses. They were the ones who kept the service going or the work going. So imagine if all the black people or a big majority of the black people decided to stop using the bus and instead walk to work or school or whatever. So this is a boycott. So they boycott the boycott of the bus system. So because they stopped going in the bus, the government had to change the law because there was no work anymore. So the boycott went on for 13 months, yani almost 1 year and a month. Instead of riding the buses to work, many African American or black people in Montgomery, Alabama found other ways to get to work. How else do you think they got to work? Do you think they walked, cycled, or shared cars? Eventually, at the end, the boycott ended when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that segregation laws on Alabama's buses were not legal. So after 1 year and a month, the boycott ended, and also they won as a government because the segregation laws did not work anymore. So they ruled against it. And remember the question in the previous slide? The African Americans went to work by walking. Inspiration. Inspiration is an idea or an act which affects others to act in a similar way. So when you are inspired or when you feel the inspiration, it means that you were influenced by someone's words or actions. Rosa Parks was given the nickname the mother of the civil rights movement. So we talked about this in the previous lesson, and we said that Rosa Parks started the civil rights movement. Movement, it means something that's in process of becoming. She inspired even Martin Luther King, which we will study later on, and others to protest for equal rights in America. And the last slide, she said, I had a right. كان عندي حق. Because before, black people didn't have any rights. So she sadly died on the 24th of October 2005. She will be remembered for standing up for what she believed, inspiring others to change the world for better. And she says, the real reason of my not standing up was I felt that I had a right to be treated as any other passenger. So your homework for next time will be to read this page. Read and understand and think about these questions. Don't write anything. I want you to read and to think about these questions. In this text, we have many hard words, so what I want you to do is while you're reading, please also use our best friend, Google. Google will help us learn all the difficult words. Okay? And we will do this. I will do the text with you later on.